Do you remember a time when you can go down to a store and pick yourself up one of these movies that were the size of a dinner mat, take it home, pop it in your video disc player, and watch a movie and just hope that it's not all scratched up inside and basically skips through the whole movie in 10 seconds? I sure don't, because I don't think they ever rented these. And that's for a good reason. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is, do you remember a time when you could actually go to a store and look at a VHS tape or a DVD, whatever you had, and just pick it up physically off a shelf, read the back, look at some pictures, see the movie in your hand, and then decide if you want to see it? I personally like that so much better than what we got going on today. So the other day, I was riding along and me and my wife were trying to think of what we wanted to do when we got home. And we wanted to see a movie. Now, we had Redbox, we had at least two before we got home, and then of course there was Netflix, Amazon, and so on and so forth. Now, we wanted to pick something different, and Amazon and Netflix, they only can have so much, and Redbox has most of the new stuff, but even at that, you're at such a limited selection. Think back to a time when you went to a Blockbuster. Just think of the size of that store. Think of how many movies were everywhere. Now, yeah, Netflix can have that many because it's all digital, but it's not the same. You get a lot of junk on Netflix, and when you're looking at a list of digital content, you can kind of just say, oh, it's just a name in a list. You can't pick it up and say, oh, look how they designed the logo, look at the people and what they're doing. Yeah, they can show some of the cover, some of the scenes, but it's not quite the same as a box. So what happened to video stores? Basically, things like Netflix and Redbox pretty much put them out of business. Netflix made it so you just pay a monthly service and you can just watch things straight off your TV. And then Redbox made it for the new movies, the ones that wouldn't show up on Netflix. You just go down to your local gas station or Walmart or whatever you have, and you picked out a movie and it dispensed it out. Now, some people will say that it's very difficult for a store like Blockbuster. This actually is a Blockbuster exclusive video, and it's so exclusive, I found it at a Goodwill. But anyway, they say it's very difficult for a store like that to go up against the blue box, the red box, the Netflix, Amazon sort of things because of how much it costs to run a store, hire employees, and have all the content laid out. And this is very true. I do not believe that a dedicated video shop would be the right way to go. However, I have seen in certain states they have a store called Engels, which is a humongous grocery store. It is like if you took the entirety of a Walmart, the one that has the clothes and the electronics and all that stuff, and just made it just food. It's huge like that. And in the front, they have things like a Starbucks, a cafe, and in the one I was at, which I think is something for all of them, they have a video rental department. Now, this isn't just Blockbuster, this isn't Hollywood Video, this is nothing like that. This is their own Engels video store where you go in and you rent a movie. I believe the prices were the same as Redbox, like $1 or $2 a night, and you physically had shelving and boxes with DVDs and I think even Blu-rays. Not 100% sure, I didn't go in it, we were just kind of in there for food and quick get in and out sort of deal, so I didn't really get to see all the details, but it was a true video setup. Now, going away from Engels, you got to think of some other stores, things like Walmart. Again, Walmart has a bunch of little shops that they put in the front of their stores. I've seen hair salons, doctor's offices, McDonald's, you name it, it's inside of a Walmart. So why can't Walmart do the same thing Engels did? Take one of their little shops and turn it into a video rental area. Now, I know most Walmarts have red boxes, so they might have a can't compete with Redbox, they'd probably have to take them out, but they could run the same service and even have more selection than the Redbox, have the same pricing, but have it be Walmart video. And you can have these with pretty much anything that you have around you. It doesn't have to always be a Walmart, whether you have like a Publix or a Wegmans or a Winn-Dixie. I guess that would be a little strange, but still, it could even be things like GameStop. They used to have a thing called Movie Stop. It was originally owned by GameStop, but eventually they separated, and then from what I can tell, I have not seen the Movie Stop anymore. They closed down. But they were more focused on selling movies than they were on renting them. They had a small rental section that was about one wall, maybe about this wide, of rentals, and then the rest of the store was, movies you could buy. But GameStop has plenty of places to put these things. They not only have the GameStop stores, but they also have EB Games, and now they're going to open up new stores called Think Geek. I got word from an actual GameStop manager saying that a lot of the stores that they're going to close up are actually going to become Think Geek stores, where they sell a lot of the merchandise from different franchises. And it's a good place. You could have movies in there, you could have a lot of older movies, you could have Vacation, and Fanboys. You could have a bunch of different stuff that they could throw in just to show that it's part of the franchises that they're trying to promote. So what would you rather do? Do you like Netflix? Do you like the way Redbox works? Or would you rather be able to actually browse the selection on shelves and be able to actually see your movies up close and personally before you pick them out? This is something that I think has a lot of potential, and it's now up to the companies to decide what they want to do. It's probably not even a subject that they're even talking about, but hey, let's make it a thing. I'll see you next time.